Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, welcome to our annual Ching Ming Festival of Niagara Falls. So my name is Nancy. So I'm Chinese. So welcome everyone here. So first of all, let's start our ceremony with taking a moment of silence in honor of all our railroad workers who were buried here, who had no family members here, and our own family members and friends who are buried here. So now we do 1 minute silence, okay? I need to translate into Chinese so everyone can understand. So 依家我哋默哀1分鐘嚟紀念我哋撞喺呢度嘅仙橋，同埋以前咧撞喺呢度嘅鐵路工人。我们现在大家静默1分鐘。来纪念我们的祖先，还有以前华工修公路的华工葬在这边没有后人的。我们现在开始默哀1分钟。So 1 minute silence, please. Okay, thank you everyone. Today we see many old friends from abroad and many new friends from local and out of town, including majority from Toronto area as well. If you come from another province or another country, please come forward to us. It is really great to see all you here. Ching Ming Festival is a very special tradition Chinese festival. It is different from all other festivals. It is both sad and joyful. It is both traditional festival and an entertainment festival. So there are so many beautiful poems in Chinese history about Ching Ming Festival. The most well-known poem was written by Du Mu in Tang Dynasty. So I guess a lot of our Chinese parents already taught our children about this very special, well-known Chinese poem. If anyone wants it, I can have a copy after the ceremony to give you. But today, quite a lot of our Chinese younger generation, especially for children born in Canada, they think that Ching Ming Festival is just a festival for outdoors going out for picnic. So now, I would like to invite our young generation representative, Joy Ge, to come up to tell us more about what Ching Ming Festival really about in English. Hi, Joy.
Good afternoon, everybody. 各位大家好，你们好。I'm Georgie Gautier. I was born in 2006 in Toronto. My parents are both Chinese Canadians. This year I've been invited to tell you what I know about the Chinese Ching Ming Festival. In English, it is also called the Tomb Sweeping Day or Pure Brightness. It falls on April 4th or 5th of every year. Because of the cold weather in Niagara, we celebrate the Ching Ming Festival on the first Sunday in June when the weather is warmer and we can enjoy more of the outdoors greenery of spring. The Ching Ming Festival started in Zhou Dynasty over 2,500 years ago. It's a sacrifice day. The purpose of the festival is to show our love and respect to our ancestors. Historically, this has been done by sweeping their tombs. Other traditional customs include praying, incense sticks, burning false money, kite flying, and placing willow branches on house gates. Today, the activities have been simplified by cleaning the grave sites and planting flowers. Today, we gather here not only to show respect to our ancestors, but also to ensure that the Ching Ming Festival will not be forgotten in Niagara Falls, and that our younger generation, including me, will continue to honor our ancestors and be thankful for our better lives. Thank you very much. 谢谢各位。
Thank you very much, Joy. Now, I would like to invite Mr. Mark Richardson, the manager of Fairview Cemetery here, to say a few words to us. Thanks to Mr. Richardson and his staff to have created this section for our Red Maple Gardens back there. We really appreciated your great support to make our event running so well. Look at the fresh cut lawn and the nice tent put up here. So thank you for being so helpful and considerate. So Mark, please come up.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you very much for inviting me to join you at this year's Ching Ming Festival. It is both an honor and a pleasure to be here today. I've been with the city, or with Niagara Falls Cemeteries, just about 8 years now. I'm just heading into my 8th season with cemeteries. And when I first started, I was really unaware of the size of the Chinese community in Niagara Falls and unaware of the Ching Ming Festival. And it has been an incredible experience for me to work alongside Loy in learning about the Chinese community and this celebration. And it is my honor and pleasure to work with you as a community to celebrate and to honor your loved ones, both past and present. And so I welcome you here to Fairview Cemetery today, and thank you for involving me. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Mark. Now I would like to invite Mr. Chris Dabrowski, our City Council, to represent Mayor Jim and bring greetings to our celebration. Please also bring our best regards and best wishes to Mayor Jim. We really appreciated our city's support to our annual celebration and donate special also framed prints of the beautiful Niagara Falls so we can give them to the overseas visitors. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. On behalf of Mayor Jim and my fellow members of council, it gives me great pleasure to be with you here today as you gather once again for the time-honored tradition of paying tribute to your ancestors with the annual Ching Ming Festival. Mayor Diodati, as many of you might be aware, has been dealing with a health issue and going through chemotherapy sessions, and they have concluded, and he's focusing on getting stronger and generally getting healthier, and he's asked me to bring greetings on his behalf here today. The Chinese community, as many of you already know, has had a long presence here in Niagara Falls, bringing with them a rich diversity of culture and history. This is my first experience at a Ching Ming Festival, and I'm really excited. I know that the mayor greatly appreciates your generous hospitality, and I can say I do now myself. Today's gathering is a testament to your strength, hope, and acknowledgement of days gone by and the challenges faced by your ancestors and the sacrifices made by your family members throughout the years. This moment is not one of grief and weakness, but rather it is a celebration of past, the present, and the future as we remember the heritage and life so many left behind to come to Canada for employment, for a better life. Many of the stories had happy conclusions, while many ended in tragedy at the workplace. Honoring all ancestors, particularly those who have no one to remember them, to tend to their graves at an extremely honorable and venerable tradition. On behalf of Mayor Jim and my fellow members of council, I wish to thank you for your continued commitment, your traditions, and your care for the cemetery. Once again, I'm glad to be here to witness this celebration at my first Ching Ming Festival. Thank you for welcoming me. Have a good afternoon.
Thank you, Chris. Next, I would like to invite our cousin. Who is our cousin, the half Chinese, Mr. Kim Crater. So he has been supporting us, our event, for many, many years. So we regard you as our cousin.
Good afternoon, cousins. Cousins, thank you. Some of you who don't know me might wonder why I would say good afternoon, cousins, to share with you my birth name. At the time of my birth is Kim Wong. And so I was raised by foster parents, Nick and Mary Crater, and I've carried their name on as to thank you for what they did in raising me. I will tell you, it's been really special for me. I've been coming to the Ching Ming Festival for about 18 years. I remember when Robert Wong first contacted me, and Lloyd, and asked me if I would come out when they became aware that I was part Chinese. And I started coming to the Ching Ming Festival, and of course I fell in love with it. It was special to me because it gave me a bit of an understanding about the heritage, my heritage, which I really knew nothing about. The Ching Ming Festival, the Autumn Moon Festival, met so many wonderful people in this community of Niagara Falls and Niagara region who are Chinese, learned an awful lot about how they contributed to the city of Niagara Falls when the Chinese came over here, learned about the working conditions that they worked under and the difficulties that they endured. And the festival, the Ching Ming's Festival, is so special because there's no better way than you can recognize and appreciate your ancestors by coming out and putting the flowers out, particularly for the ancestors who had no one there to remember them. So it's always an honor for me being here. I've been coming for the past, as I said, 18 years. I'll probably keep coming forever because it's a special event. And to the volunteers, because there's a lot of work goes into this, I want to congratulate all the volunteers who put the time and effort in. And I congratulate as well as everyone who's come out today. And as you can see, our city councilor, and I want to congratulate Chris Dabrowski. Chris is a new city councilor, and Chris called me last night as a city councilor, and he said, Kim, one of the first things I'm going to do as a city councilor for the people, the Chinese community, I'm going to make sure it's a nice sunny day. And he did. So let's give Chris a hand for that. So thank you very much and enjoy your day. Thank you.